working it out. I don't even know if it's still recording. I'll go with it. Okay, so we've got the dusting going on. A little bit of, well, natural. A little bit of gloss. Not much. Dab off the rest. Clean your teeth. Done. Follow your lines. So what I do, I'll wait on that for a minute. See how the rest of my face goes for a second. Now I'm going to go for a light dusting. This is, I've had this, I kid you not, I have had this since I was in show business. And I'm going to show you how much I have left. Oh my gosh, if you could see this. I have a nice chunk all up in here, this whole bit. And inside there, that's just a little bit of dust I have. That's what I use to glow. Yeah, this I'll show you how I do it. Very little. I don't even touch that. I just base the side of it. Right? Then puff it off. And then this is how I highlight before I even start all my other stuff. The T, right? Now I go and start blending it. Real light. I kid you not, I've had this. Since I was in my 20s. It's like a mineral dust. From Japan. Can't even tell you. I went to Japan twice and there's just some stuff that you never forget. You never forget. You pick up their people. Because I think it's kind of random. Even though it's Japan, I think it... I'm going to go with a little bit of peach going on right now. And on the side there where I lost the stuff, there's still some brown in there, and I can actually get some of that to get pull my cheeks up a little bit. Let's try that. This is just light. Otherwise, this would be done already, folks. If you weren't here and I wasn't giving you tips on how I do it for my age, it would be done. I can do this in less than 10 minutes. I used to do my show makeup less than 15 minutes. Lashes and all. Ready, ice skates on, get everything all in less than 20 minutes. Curtain call, the whole bit. I got really good at the whole makeup thing. Even doing it in the dark with like my eyes closed like this and just doing what I needed to do and feeling my bone line and cheek line or whatever. Oh my goodness, those were the days. Highlight your nose. And then sometimes I like to use even my blush brush after this is done. And whatever's left on there, naturally go in there and just get the bone, the way the bone moves, and just put the whole thing right in there, just the way that wherever the bone is, and just rub the bone, even kind of gives us a massage. Go up there, get it right in there, kind of massage the bone, brings it out, and then it actually does natural highlight too. So that's at the end of your blush, and you're kind of keeping the same color tones going. This highlight part. Show you with that too. So with this, not the pink, that other stuff, but this, just the tip. So you want to go up here, just kind of brush around here, and maybe right here for the highlight. See where that light's coming in over there? Right there. Put a little highlight over there. Definitely right there. Go ahead and swipe that down. Natural highlight. Go ahead and try the other side. Don't have the light in the way it is, but I can feel it, right? You can feel what that feels like. It's all up in there, it's around in here. Just kind of like a little angel. Just highlight it enough where it's not like dominating. Just like it's real natural. If I did it right. To do a little bit of outlining here. And this is just highlighting the eyes. You really don't need a lot. The black always will contrast. Always will bring the eyes out a lot more and defined. For sure. But today is the light. Beautiful. That sounds very beautiful day. I get that bell sound, which is kind of a Chinese or Japanese sound that I have heard in my meditations a lot, but it naturally happens in my house with a fan, and I have two doors, and I built a door, so I've got like the Bahamian breeze rolling through here right now. And sometimes this thing gets going real good, rocking, and it'll rock and make the chime sound, which is unique in itself. Since I don't, but it's just lightly done, right? Since I don't, so you just keep it moving. See, I will use this small little tool, which I've held on to, and I just clean it up. It's just like a really fine, like a brush. And in this little tray, the finest, well, I'm actually going to go over to this little white area. There's nothing left, but I still try to get some out of it because it's really good for just the corner of your eyes and brightening things up. Right now it's actually got, I didn't wipe it off good enough, and it actually has brown on it like an idiot. Let me clean that out. Oopsie daisy. Let's find one that does actually contain a good amount. This one's a little bit better. Let's try this one. This is a bigger one. I'm just going to use it real quick. I'm not going to dot the center. I'm going to go with, this is another plate, and over this one here, I'm going to just do just the corners of my eyes, which will open them up, right? Gives them a little bit of a, highlights them a little bit. Girls that do makeup probably get this tip. They understand this tip. They roll with it. They know what they're doing. This just kind of brings out the openness, opens your eyes up. Do it as light as you can, where it just blends. Doesn't really become like. I've got to get on the other side and get it again. Didn't take. And then let it blend all the way over to highlight this part of your eye. Yeah, it didn't take. Or I didn't have any on there, I mean. But definitely is for my daughter, for my granddaughters, so they know how Baka Mama did it. And anybody else that cares to chime in with me on tips, how to do it. So my birthday's coming up this July, and I'll be 28 years old. Why do we all go like this? I always thought that was funny. I'd find myself looking in the mirror. That's what eyeliner reminds me of. Thoth, teaching of the magic of the woman's eyes, and it's accentuated. The men wore it back then too, just like in the 80s. Isn't that something? Never really gone out of style, I guess. Accentuating yourself. Men in their jewelry, and it's their material, you know, like their motorcycles, and hamming it up, and the silver emblems, and all the stuff that goes with it, right? Isn't it? Never really died out. Now, to just be awake and aware of it, but roll with it, and not be consumed by it. That's the key. All right, so done with that part of it, and then I'm going to go in. I'm just going to smooth it out with. This is kind of a smooth brush. I don't know what you call that thing, but I like to just use it and smooth it. My dog's over there being so patient. She wants me to put her outside. That's where we normally just kind of go. I do my yard work and whatever out front, or if I go in the back, she's got full reign. Definitely really work out with the one dog. I mean, my kids were too little, and I'd come home and it was pissing on the floor and da-da-da-da-da, and I found a really good place for it. It was a Pomeranian, and out in Pahrump, where I lived in Vegas, she had a whole field and everything. My kids were upset, but it was kind of a lap dog and needed the attention. And they were just, I mean, I'd be gone and my dad'd be there, and and it's theirs. They wanted the animal, and I'm teaching them, and they lost their dog. Like, I named it Leo. It was a black Pomeranian. It was a doll. But yeah, and I hated giving it up, and I really wanted to have it, but we couldn't even get past the potty training and say, oh my goodness, the first day I got it, the dog broke its leg. I took it with us, and it was in a little pouch. I took it with us to my daughter's volleyball game. And this little girl outside, when I was smoking with the dog, she's like, can I hold the dog? And she took it and went inside of this, like, an atrium at a school. It's all concrete, and then it's got like the bench and then the metal fencing that goes up around it. And then she jumped inside of it where there was a tree and then the gravel or whatever. She's got a skirt on. She's holding this little dog, Pomeranian, and she and she like goes, oh, it's gonna go pee, and she's holding it like this. It starts to pee. She goes to step out, and her dress gets caught on the little barbed wire going around where she's not supposed to go inside, right? You're not. That's why it's there. She throws the dog to the ground as she like stumbles out because her dress got caught. Now, that's an accident, but the dog was scared shitless because of the way she was treating it was like a baby, and I had just gotten it, so it was very nervous, started to pee on her. She threw it to the ground and broke its left leg. Meanwhile, I get my daughter out, rush it to the vet. First day I had it, paid $500, papers, the whole bit, been waiting to get this dog. Get it to the vet, and the vet is more worried about getting a date with me. And he wraps and braces the wrong leg. He braces the right. We get in the vehicle, and not even 5 feet from when we're leaving, it's got to go to the bathroom. I take it, put it out, and it's like, starts crying. I'm like, oh my God. I said, he bandaged the right. So I go back there. I catch the guy in the parking lot, and I'm like, dude, like, you casted the wrong arm on my dog. Oh, he said, more reason to see you again or something. I was like, no, you can refund me my money and I'll watch you cast it, and you're not getting the date. Like, oh my gosh. So anyways, got the dog anyways, and all that goes by. Well, the potty training starts, I'm working, I come home, and just it wasn't getting done. So yeah, you got to do what you got to do with your kids at that age and teach them a lesson. And I was not prepared to have an animal and kids and my dad. Oh my gosh, full-time work, cook every night. Like, I wasn't going to do it. So it got a good home, and my kids were upset with mom for a while. But as a parent, you have to do what you got to do. All right, so here's the very end of it, and we're about done, gang, and I will show you the outcome. Oh, and I'll pull my hair down in the natural curl and drying the way it is. Everything's good. Top it off with a little bit of eyelashes to bring your eyes out, and you'll have a natural look at a woman of my age, 28. Well, I'll be 28. One. My ear is drying, so I want to make sure. gets curly up in there. Yeah. Okay. Just a minute, big girl. She's over there just waiting on me to put her outside. She's such a good girl. We'll go outside and I can dry my hair. Almost done, huh? It's kind of like outliner if you don't have the, I guess we're doing black. Which looks like I might have misplaced it somewhere. Full take from beginning to end, right? And that's it. And then one last, because they're drying, you can do one last coat because it does come down. Bring your eyes out just a little bit. Pretty. I've got a day planned where I'm going to be actually shooting a little bit of old railroad downtown here. Small town. With the railroads and some really old, oh my God, the buildings are absolutely gorgeous, brick. Some are torn down, you know, a lot of the Antiquitech and things downtown, but you'll get the essence of it. When I think what I'll do is I'll just walk downtown. I don't even know. Maybe I should go live for the first time. Do something totally different. Go live, just chit chatting about the area, showing the brick walls and the little cafes and stores, what they've turned it into. And then we can maybe hit like some of the canals that used to be that I can tell are there next to the railroad tracks, some of the waterways. There's a whole bunch of things like really to explore and investigate in this whole area. Because if you control the waterways and the dams and the food supply, all that kind of stuff, we all know the outcome of that, right? You control people. Anyways, that's the natural look for me as I go with the flow. Bye, everybody. Oh, no, I'm going to go outside. Let my hair do its thing. And if it's hot, then I wear it up. And whatever. But now it's kind of drying, so with the natural curl, I can pretty much do whatever. I can put it in a nice kind of bright, put on a headband, something, play around, put a hat on today, perhaps. No. But I'm definitely going to roll outside right now. Take care, fams. Oh. Take care, fams. And remember, simple is more, less is more. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so just be yourself. I love you. Bye. Felt like there was something else I wanted to say. This is for my grandbabies. Always stay from your heart into your mind, strong with love. Do it as natural as you can do it. Your whole life. Doesn't take a lot of fuss. Don't be a follower. Learn from others. But formulate your own unique person. I love you.